channel. I hope you're having an awesome day. I am back again with another monochrome makeup look tutorial. Not tutorial, just like a video, because I've been having fun with makeup lately and I want to try some new colors out. I have never ever done a full purple eye and lip look before. I remember way back in high school I used to do purple eyeshadow all the time. I had no idea what the heck I was doing. So I decided to test myself to come back this time to see if I would have a better grasp on my makeup skills, since I've been applying makeup to my face for almost a decade now, since high school, and I think I've gotten a little bit better. I haven't really started applying that much makeup up until maybe the recent year. That's when I started playing a lot more with eyeshadow. Before that, I would always just wear like mascara, my brows, and some eyeliner, and like a very simple nude lip. So this year, kind of going out of the box and exploring colors a little bit more, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Definitely not a beauty YouTuber, guys. Don't come at me. I'm not a beauty YouTuber, so I don't know all the skills and basics required to become a makeup artist. But I still like to have fun with makeup. I'm sure like any other girl out there does. So come along with me as I show you how I created this kind of like purple monochrome look. And I hope you guys get inspired to do a purple monochrome look for yourself as well. If you guys haven't watched my other videos yet, I also did a brown monochrome look, and I think I also did a blue one. No, I have not done the blue one yet. I'm losing my mind, guys. I haven't filmed a video in so long. So I'm trying to like get back into the pace of like filming videos in front of my camera instead of just vlogging. So I'm going crazy. But yes, if you want to see a more neutral look, definitely check out my brown monochromatic look. It'll be in the description bar down below, along with all the products I use for this look. But other than that, let's get started. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. I've already gone ahead and tied up my hair to get it out of my face. And I've already applied my foundation, concealer, setting powder, and also did my brows just to kind of make it a little bit faster so that we don't have to worry about doing any of that stuff on the camera. I use the Dior Backstage foundation. This is the face and body one in the shade 3N. I'm so obsessed with this stuff. My bottle looks disgusting because I've literally brought it with me like everywhere I've been traveling to for the past like year and a half, so that's another story, but love it so much. It's amazing. I also love to mix my Marc Jacobs Dewdrops along with my foundations as well. This is in the Do You shade, and I find that this gives me a really added level of luminosity to my skin, so even if I don't apply highlighter on, my skin looks really radiant and glowing. So for concealer, I've really recently been loving the Marc Jacobs Accomplice concealer. It kind of just looks like this. Comes out, it's like a stick concealer. This is in the shade Light 26, I believe. It's so smooth to apply and it melts like right into skin, so I love it. It doesn't take a lot of effort to really buff it into your skin, which I also really like. So it takes me almost like no time to get this into my skin. And then to set all of that, I have been using the Stila In The Buff powder spray. It's kind of neat. If you guys haven't used this yet, it's like a powder that you spray into your brush and then you apply this all over your face. I like it because it's a lot cleaner of an application. I don't have like a tub that I'm screwing open and having powder flying like everywhere. So like I really like that. So yeah, these are what I use to kind of like create the base today. And then for the brows, wow, you guys can't even see this. I don't even know why I'm bothering to show you this. This is the L'Oreal Unbelievabrow. I believe it's a brow mascara, and this is like so good. It literally is unbelievable. I've been using it for about the past 6 months, and I kid you not, like they claim it can leave your brows on for 2 days straight. Although I don't wear my makeup for 2 days straight, I usually like to wash off every night. But it does really hold my brows in place. It like tints them nicely, makes them look a lot thicker and fuller, almost as if I have my brows microbladed. That's the word I'm looking for. It's almost as if they've been microbladed, but they're not. And it has like a waxy consistency when it sets down so that my brows stay like really tight and close to my face. Now that the face essentially is done, let's get going and go on with the purple monochromatic look, guys. First thing I'm gonna do is prime my eyes. Lately, I've been really loving this shade in the Love Eye section of this Charlotte Tilbury Stars in Your Eyes palette. It's not really supposed to be an eye primer, but I find that it sets like a really nice base for all my eyeshadow, so I just like usually pick it up with like one swipe of the brush and pat it all over the eyes. I like to get it all over. It's not like a super white cast when it goes on your eyes either, so I don't mind getting it all over and like a little bit outside the area of where I would usually put the eyeshadow. But it creates like a really nice soft base, and it really covers up any sort of like weird veins you may see underneath my eyelids. Now that that's done, we're gonna go in with a purple, and I promise I'm gonna amp it up a little bit for you today, guys. I don't usually do purple, so this is a little bit scary for me. I think the last time I did purple probably was like all the way back in high school, and back then like I didn't really know what I was doing, so my eyeshadow was like all over the place all the time. Granted, I still don't know what I'm doing, and I have like one basic look that I do every single day. So this has been an exercise of some fun color play for me. So for the purple base, I'm going to be using this purple color in the same Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette. It's in the last little trio here. I think it's called Confident Eyes. I'm going to apply this all over my eyelids. So just using a really flat, like dense shader brush, I'm going to pat this all over top to create the base. As you can see, this is like a really deep, like vibrant purple. I probably wouldn't apply this to my eyes on a regular everyday basis because it's not a very like everyday going out look. Since we're having fun with colors, I figured why not? And you don't have to go too crazy with this base color because we're gonna be applying some other stuff over top of it. This is just in the meantime to like set it there so that you have like a nice dark color on your base. And then going ahead and with the other eye. All of the eyeshadow has been applied onto my eyes now. And we're gonna move on to the next step, which is the really fun part. So next we're gonna be putting some glitter on the eyes, and I have been so obsessed with this. This is called the product from Marc. This is part of the fall collection. It's called See-Quins. It's new at the moment as I'm filming this. This is currently not supposed to be shared on social media, but once the video comes out, I believe it should be all live at that point. So that should be okay. Okay, so this is what the eyeshadow looks like. It literally took me forever to get the camera to focus onto it because it's so glittery, but look how stunning this is. It's supposed to be glitter in an eyeshadow. I'm just gonna have to like really show you what it looks like on the hand for you to truly understand what it looks like. So this is what it is on my finger. I hope this will focus. Ah, my camera just like doesn't want to focus on anything right now. So that's on my finger, and then on the back of my hand, this is how it will swatch. Let me see. Ooh, this is what it looks like. Look how glittery it is. Ah, I'm obsessed. I'm just gonna apply it straight to the eye so you can see what it looks like once I have it on my eyes. Also best applied using your fingers. Don't use a brush. If you use a brush, it's gonna diffuse it a lot more out. If you want that diffuse look, then yeah, definitely go for it. But the goal for this look is to have a lot of glitter in your face, so that's why I'm gonna be using my fingers to get like the most like bam on your eyes. Oh my god, I hope the camera's capturing how beautiful this is. It's just like a glitter explosion all over your eyelid. And you can like really rub it into your crease like this to like smoke it out a bit, which is why I said don't worry too much about the base being clean because you're essentially just gonna use your fingers to smudge out the rest of it afterwards. And it blends out like super smoothly, guys. You don't even need a really like a third blending color really to use in your eyes. At least I find that I'm happy with this once I put it onto my eyes. You may need to clean up the edges just a little bit so you don't have any like fallout right there. But otherwise, I love this look and I honestly think on its own, it's bomb. Like, look how beautiful that is. It's like instant smoke without even having to worry about smoking at your eyes. Stunning, absolutely stunning. I'm so impressed with these. There are, I believe, 4 shades of this in the fall collection, and I've been really playing around with the orange shade a lot. So this is really fun to play the purple shade to kind of like load onto this one. I hope it translates well on camera. I think I'm gonna probably have to buy some lights for whenever I do beauty looks because this is not capturing it with any sort of justice whatsoever at all. So now that we're done with the eyeshadow color, we're gonna go in with some eyeliner to really like give your eyes that extra definition, I'd say. I've been really loving the Marc highliner so far. I have 2 of them here. This one is in, oh god, I can't even remember the color of this. It's called Grapevine. It's like a deep kind of purpley indigo shade. This one is in the shade Violet Femme. It's like a really nice kind of lilac-y color. I'll show you guys what they look like on the skin once I swatch them a little bit. It glides like right, like butter on. And then I'll also show the light lilac color as well. We're gonna use both of these on the eyes today. Looks kind of like this. So pretty and so easy to light on. So we're gonna be using the 2 of those on the eyes today. I'm going to apply the Grapevine closer to the outer corners of my eyes and on the lower lash line just a little bit. And then the Femme shade is gonna go on the inner corners of my eyes to kind of give it that extra multi-dimensional highlight color. So let's go in with this on the lower lash line. And then I'm just gonna line a little bit of the outer lash line with this as well on the top lid. And this will really help to like fill in my lash line and make it look a lot thicker. You don't need to be too clean with this application because I'm going to be going in with a liquid eyeliner after to kind of like clean it up and give it a nice cat eye at the end. I love a good cat eye on me, which is why I can like never do an eyeshadow look or any sort of makeup look without cat eye. But it makes it easy for me when I make mistakes when I'm applying my eyeshadow because I can just fix it with an easy cat eye. Okay, so this eyeliner has been applied to both the top and bottom lash line. What I'm also going to do now is go back with the eyeshadow brush that I used to apply the purple on originally and kind of like smoke it out a little bit so it gets a little bit more dimensional in the eye. So using that same brush that I used the eyeshadow for, and I'm just going to go back and drag the color out a little bit, lower lash line. So it looks like it's more blended into the eye. Don't worry about the top lid just because like it's going to blend it in anyways with the liquid eyeliner afterwards. I mainly like to do this so it doesn't look like I have like a weird harsh line on my lower eyelid. And there you go. It's kind of smoked out now. So going in with that light violet shade, just going to twist this up a little bit. I love these because you don't have to sharpen them. You just kind of twist the bottom and the inside just comes up. Super easy. You never have to carry around a sharpener ever again, and I love that because I hated having to sharpen it, and the sharpener would have all of the, like I guess the ink is that what you would call, from the eyeliner stuck inside of it. I would rub on everything, and every time I'd open up my makeup bag, it'd just be like an explosion of color inside. So I'm gonna apply this one on the inner eyelid, and also like just right here in the little corner to get that little extra highlight. And then going into here, the waterline. This one I don't ever really worry about smoking out, because throughout the day I find that this usually kind of like smokes out on its own. So I just leave it as is. If it's too precise of an application, I'll just go in with my finger and smudge it a little bit so there's no like obvious line of it there. It doesn't add too much of a change to your overall eye look, but I find it just kind of like gives that little complete pop of color. From far away, it looks more finished. From close up, you can be like, what did you do that was different? It looks the exact same. Now that that is done, like I said, we're going to go in with a purple eyeliner. This is the Dior Show On Stage eyeliner. This is a waterproof liquid liner, and it's hard to kind of really show you guys the color, but I hope you can tell it's kind of purpley. I'll show you guys another swatch as well. Just looks like this. Just looks like that in the bottom here. It's super easy to glide on. It stays waterproof throughout the entire day. I also have a pink one and a blue one that I've played with before, and every time I wear it out, I get so many compliments. So this is a fun opportunity for me to play with some purple on the eyes using this eyeliner, because I never use it. I really like to apply a cat eye look on my eyes, because I find it like it brings my face up. It looks like pseudo facelift without getting a facelift. You got me, guys? And because I already have a lot of that eyeshadow and the eyeliner above, I don't need to like drag this across my eye. I just leave a tiny flick in the corner, just like that. I hope this camera is able to capture the cat eye effect. This is with cat eye, no cat eye. Cat eye, no cat eye. While we let that set, let's go ahead and apply the lips. I have here the NARS lipstick in Candy Stripers. This is a matte shade. I normally never use purple, so this will be interesting for me. And I don't usually use matte lipsticks either. When it comes to lipsticks, I like a more moisturizing one. Whereas when it comes to liquid lipsticks, I like matte because that stays on a little bit longer. But let's apply this on. For starters, I already have the Bite Agave Lip Mask on like I do every single morning. That's the only thing I apply to my lips. But I'm going to apply this over top to complete the purple look. I've never used this shade before, and it's like a brand new bullet, so it's kind of hard to apply, but it feels nice. It's not like drying. Lipstick on. Definitely not my typical shade, but it's kind of fun and it matches with the eye, so I figured why not. We're gonna go in and also apply a little bit of contour and blush. Now I don't have any purple blush just because I never really keep purple blush around, so I'm just gonna apply like a very light neutral shade. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude blush in But First Coffee, so it's just like a nice light brown. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of this blush on my cheekbones to kind of like chisel them out to give my face some extra added dimension, and then we will wrap up the look with some mascara, and then we'll essentially be done. I really like using this Sonia Kashuk brush as always, but I found that for some reason it's been shedding quite a bit over the recent years. It has treated me well, but I've had this brush for probably over 6 years now, so I think it's time to retire and get a new one. If you guys have any recommendations for amazing contour brushes that'll have this shape to it, kind of like this like paddle shape, and it gets really deep into my cheekbones nicely without making it look super streaky when I apply the product. So let's go ahead with that. Let's go lightly. Okay. The light hand, it's not too bad. I don't think I'm gonna do blush and contour today because you're already going so bold on the eyes and the lip color that I think that'll be like a little bit too much for the whole face. So this light little dab was great. I actually really like this shade, guys. I might use it again in the future. It's really pretty. It's my first time using it. But it's always easy to start out light and to add more as you need, so be gentle with your hand. It's hard for you to take away makeup once you've already applied it. I mean, like, you could. You can always apply more powder on. It's called veiling. Kind of like blends it out a little bit. But I like to wear less makeup whenever possible, so I go in with like a nice light hand, and that's nice. I like that. It's a very subtle contour. Just gives my face some dimension. So I'm just gonna wrap this up by applying on some mascara, and then I'll let my hair down and I'll show you guys the final look of this purple monochrome makeup. Using my trusty Shiyu Moro eyelash curler as always. So I've gone ahead and added the Mr. Big waterproof mascara from Lancome to give my lashes some like extra oomph, and this is essentially the finished look. So let's let down the hair and see what an all purple look, well, minus the blush, looks like. All right, this is it, guys. This is what the face looks like. I think this is really fun and cool. Obviously, I wouldn't wear this purple lipstick out every single day just because it's not my shade. If you guys like purple, no shade to you. Definitely wear it and rock it. But I think this is a lot of fun to kind of like push my boundaries and play with makeup a little bit. Maybe next time I'll go for like an all red look because I love a nice red lipstick. But I've never done red eyes yet. And I've done the vice versa where I've done purple eyes, but I've never done purple lipstick. So it's been really testing my boundaries. I know last time I said I want to also try blue as well. Sorry, I have like hair all over me from when I took out my bun. But yeah, I'm gonna come back and definitely try this with different colors. Maybe I should do it with like every color of the rainbow. That'd be cool. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. All of the products that I use will be linked down in the description box below if you want to check any of them out. Thank you so much for coming back and watching this video, you guys. I hope you had fun watching me kind of make a fool of myself with some purple makeup. So obviously I'm not a beauty YouTuber by any standards whatsoever at all, but I still like to have a lot of fun with makeup, so I kind of wanted to add a little bit of that content onto this channel to kind of showcase you guys some fun new products I've been receiving in the mail, and at the same time create an interesting look that I may not necessarily wear out, but I had fun doing at the same time. But yeah, so that's the video for today. Thank you so much for coming back and watching, guys. I hope to see you again in the next one. Otherwise, have an amazing day.